Here's the big question.
How are agents like us,
who didn't get an opportunity to invest in a franchise early,
who are spending time and money to sell homes,
building someone else's saleable asset?
How do we grow a business but still build wealth?
Have an exit strategy,
and get a piece of the pie that's not dependent
on us working more hours and every weekend?
That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer.
My name is Jay Kinder.
My name is Al Stasek.
And I'm Michael Reese. We are your hosts, and welcome to the One Big Fire Podcast.
What's happening, everybody? This is the biggest announcement in eXp history. Tarek Moussa has joined eXp Realty here with my good buddy Al Stasek. And Tarek, we've known each other for a long time ago, right? Like a whole nother life ago, it seems like.
Dude,
right?
We know each other from a completely different life, man. Like I tell the story to this day. 2009, I'm totally broke. I'm trying to make money in real estate. I'm Googling real estate coaches, and I see an ad that says the death of real estate coaching. I click the ad, and guess what? It's real estate rock stars. Jay, what is it? Kinder Reese.
That's Kinder Reese, yep. Kinder Reese, yep. That was back in the very beginning.
That was back in the beginning, and here it is. 11 years later, I ended up on TV, full circle. We're back together.
Right. Well, dude, yeah, we've so like I joke now. My wife literally has like HGTV on all day. I've seen every episode. Like I feel like I know you like a brother now. And you've got Flipping 101 that just came out, and congratulations on that, man. Actually, what did you have, like 9 seasons?
Yeah, Flip or Flop. We're filming season 9 right now. My new show, Flipping 101, is on the air right now every Thursday night on HGTV. And the new show is I'm mentoring and helping rookie flippers, and it's a lot of fun, and the ratings are really, really well.
That's good, man. Congratulations. And so you know, my big question for you, obviously, for other people to understand, because when you see, anytime people see like really successful people make a decision, there's always a reason behind it. There's always something that you might not be seeing. So what did you see in eXp that was, and what's your strategy? What is the platform? How are you going to leverage this platform for your own business and your own success? What's the goal for you?
Man, like real estate's my life. It's everything I do. And it's always been a dream of mine since I was a 20-year-old kid to just have this big real estate team. And eXp Realty has given me the platform. It's given me the foundation to now I have the opportunity just to build this huge monster real estate team across the country. And the reason I'm so excited about it is because my passion is real estate. I love selling real estate. My favorite thing to do in the world is coaching people. So now I'm able to grow this team within eXp Real Estate. And the benefit to them is they're going to have access to me. We're going to have live webinars. I'm going to do training on selling. I'm going to do training on investing. We're going to have a team coach. We're going to have digital strategies. So I'm just really excited to just hit the industry by storm and just create the best team of agents around, man. I am just so excited.
That's awesome. And so what is your history of real estate? Like you've been at different companies along the way, and then you had your own brokerage, probably prior to moving over, if I remember right. What was
Never had a brokerage. So I got into selling real estate when I was 20 years old, man. My first 6 months in the business, struck out, didn't make a dollar, dude. I was failing. I was dropping out of school. I was living in my mom's garage. I was totally broke. And I went to a Mike Ferry event in 2003. And that event changed my life. It was in Buena Park, California. Within 90 days of joining that coaching program, dude, I made $120,000 in real estate commissions as a real estate agent. So I was 21 years. I just turned 21 years old. Went from making $0 a month to $40,000 a month. So I was like, damn. Of course, my head was like this big. And a lot of things happened, and I got my butt handed to me in 2007, 8, 9, like everybody else.
Right. Yep.
And so I really only I sold real estate from I still sell real estate to this day. I've never stopped having a sales team, but my main focus was flipping houses the last few years. But now with this new opportunity and all the things we're developing, like I'm back in the real estate side, and I'm just excited to build this.
That's awesome. That's great, man. That's a great story, and it's a true story, man. I always have to give like a virtual fist bump to anybody who went through 07, 8, and 9, because we're coming out of something that we don't really know exactly how the economy is going to react as we get back completely active. But if you've been through 07, 8, and 9, you got a badge of honor that
we have many scars to prove it, and that's the best thing. Like for agents that are going to be joining our teams, like they're going to wonder, like, what do we do next? What happens when the inventory spikes? How do you get a short sale? These are all the things that I built my entire business around. So now I actually get to share it with everybody, where before I didn't have a platform, right? There wasn't a way for me to share my knowledge with the world. And now with eXp, I can do that. So it's really exciting.
Let's explain that, because I think some people probably don't truly understand what that really means. Like before, the way that you would be able to share that with people is, hey, here's what I did, buy my stuff, go do it, right? Like, is that primarily the business model? Because that was for us too, right? Like that's what alerted us to eXp.
I'm sorry, let's just be real for a second. We're all successful guys here, right? That we're not going to go out there and help people for free, like all day, every day, right? Even no matter how much we love it. Okay. Right. In this scenario, we get to help people, give them everything we have, and we get paid off the company based on results, right? So there's motivation. We're excited to help these people. We're excited to train these people. Like that's why we're here.
Jay,
I couldn't ask for a better deal.
Hey, I think I just heard us.
What's that?
For the first time. I mean, that's exactly what you just said was exactly what we said 2.5 years ago when we seen this model and decided to move our brokerages over. Was exactly for the reason we can partner with people without them having to write us a check. That's exactly that's exactly what
it's funny because I don't think that many people get that. Like I think a lot of people think it's just another real estate company, but like the reason people like you are joining and the people like us join is because this is a platform for us to add value to people's lives and make a difference, and like actually not have to pay us to do that. That's just something that we've never been able to do.
It is 100% a traditional real estate company, but it has all these other bonus things that no other company offers. Like, where else can I go and do a live weekly webinar with a nationwide team and give them the best tips to get more listings? Where else can I go and share all my knowledge about increasing the value of a rental property? So like now with this team, I'm just going to unload everything. And I've been waiting so long, man, because I talk a lot. So
I love it.
I'm just excited.
Yeah, so, man.
Tarek, I gotta jump in here. First of all, thank you for coming on our podcast and our live feed. This Jay and I started this October 2017, and now we got you on here, and it's I know we've had some chats back and forth for the last couple of years, and it's just great to have you on. But first of all, my mom and dad they tape every single one of your newest show, Flip 101.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. Watch the reruns. I do as well. So they wanted to say hi. Let's just say this. You could have written your check, gone anywhere to any company. Every single company, I'm pretty sure on the planet, at least in the United States and Canada, would have wanted you to sign up as an agent for them.
Every single one.
You chose eXp Realty. Dig into a little bit about why, because I mean, you had your options. I'm sure there were companies wanting to write you big, huge, giant.
There is no other company in the world that I'm aware of where I get to personally help people and get a benefit from it. Okay, so now I get to help people. I get to train people. I get to coach people. I get to do all the things I love, and I don't have to charge them. And that's why I love eXp. It gives me an opportunity to just really give back and just really help people grow their business and change their lives. Listen, I'm a guy that's been broke. I'm a guy that's been rich. I'm a guy that's been broke. Like, I've done it all. And I know that life is so much better when you're achieving. I know that life is so much better when you're making money. Like, I know it's so much better when you can pay your bills. So I just want to give as much as I possibly can to the real estate community.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's such an honor to have you here and have you in this company and being a part of it. I'm looking forward to our collaboration and adding value and dominating the entire real estate industry, not just in the States and Canada, but across the globe. So very exciting opportunity, man. So what is, as far as the, your strategy, like, we talked a while back and you were looking at investment properties in Dallas and stuff. And like, what is, where are you targeting? What is your kind of growth strategy as far as, where you're trying to grow?
When it comes to, in which aspect of my business?
Your team, well, just the team, investments, either one. Like how is this platform going to help you?
Here's one of my ideas. Okay. So when it comes to the team itself, like everybody that's working with me, I want them to become a real estate investor. As a real estate agent, you're halfway there. So like every single person should be buying rental properties, investing in real estate. So for me, the idea is just to grow this amazing nationwide powerhouse team, teach all those agents how to find deals, and then teach them how to buy deals and keep them for themselves. And if they can't come across, and if they can't buy those deals, they can sell them to me because I buy anywhere in the country.
There you go.
So for me, it's like I'm teaching them how to find deals. I'm teaching them how to invest. And at the same time, if those deals don't work for them, I'm here as a buyer. So, I mean, the organization just makes total sense. Everything's connected, and everything we do helps someone else, and you get rewarded for it. Like, it's perfect.
That's it. Add value. That's it.
The biggest difference that I'm hearing between what you're saying and what maybe every other, real estate guru out there that, will teach you how to sell more homes. Selling more homes is great. We can teach you that all day long. What you're talking about, what you just said, is helping agents build wealth. And there's a difference between, just raising your income level and wealth. And what you said when we were earlier, kind of backstage before we went live, is that your number one focus is growing your team in eXp and adding as much value to all the people that you can bring aboard your team as possible through teaching them what which is building wealth without them to trip over all the things you failed a million times, giving them a shortcut from A to B. You want to expand on that a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, like when I say I'm giving everything, like I'm giving everything. This is going to be very special to me. Like, I want every single agent on my team owning investment properties. I want them to not only sell real estate, I want them to invest in real estate. And like you said, like, real estate is a long-term play. Like, real estate agents should be investing. I want to put them on a plan so they can acquire one property, maybe 2 properties a year over the next 15 years. I want every agent to wake up 20 years from now with 20 paid off houses collecting 50 grand a month. Like, that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
That's everybody's dream. And I'm just excited about this because I know the industry, man. I know the struggle. I worked for Coldwell Banker. I worked for Prudential. I worked for Century 21. I've worked for every brokerage. And let's just be real. Like, you sign up for the company, you get a desk, you get a manager, and you're on your own, right? So how can you beat this offer? You're going to have live coaching. You're going to have social media strategies. You're going to have marketing calls. We're throwing everything we can at everyone on our team just to make sure they are as successful as possible.
Can't beat that. So I got a tough question. Go ahead.
Don't forget the stock and revenue share.
Right.
Yeah,
you can't beat.
That's a whole other thing. So that's the great thing about it. Like, it's still all real estate. And then the stock and the revenue share, it's like, it's bonus money. So if someone's on my team and they go to another agent, they're going to ask that agent, do you want to be on Tarek Moussa's team and get his coaching and his training and his investment strategies? It's such an easy sell. So for anyone that joins my team, when they're trying to sell someone else to join my team, it's going to be pretty easy because the offer that we're giving. So to grow the team, it's going to be a lot easier as compared if they were on a team that's kind of unknown, right? So, I've built a brand, I've been on TV a long time, and we have a lot of tools that can really help people.
That's great. I got a tough one for you. So I'm curious to hear your perspective on what's coming, right? So, like, everybody right now, like, the big question in everybody's mind is like, what's about to happen in real estate? Because we're lucky. If we were selling deals 60 days ago, we're still getting paid, right? And everybody else's new normal is we didn't get paid this month. But in real estate, now the next 60, 90 days, it's going to start to get real. And so what do you think?
If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So let's just be real. The signs are here. We've been in an appreciating real estate market since 2010. With or without the coronavirus, we are due for a down cycle. Now, with the coronavirus, we are putting fuel on the fire. Inventory is spiking. Demand is dropping. What happens when that happens, right?
Prices fall.
On top of that, they're changing lending guidelines. The banking industry is in shambles. Every small, medium, and large business around the world is closed. Like, the stock market's on fire based on last quarter's earnings. So, like, I'm not like, that's all I'm going to say about that. But taking all of that into consideration, what do I think is going to happen? I think we're headed for a down real estate cycle. And that is the time where the wealth is created.
That is 100% right. That's where I wanted to light the fire is what does that mean? What does that mean for those of us in real estate? I mean, even back in 2007, 8, there was 5 million sales, in 06, there was 2.5 million, 3 million, whatever it was in 07 or 08. So, like, it does take that was a big depression. I don't see that that's going to be what happens. But what do you feel like the opportunity is in this for people, especially as it relates to investment, because that's your specialty?
You know, I wish I had the crystal ball that would predict exactly when, but I do feel right now is a good time to swoop up some deals. Although I think next year the houses will be cheaper. I think as soon as they release the quarantine and people start going out again, we're going to see a surge in the market because a lot of buyers are going to enter. I think that's going to fizzle out. Reality's going to kick in, and the rest of the world is going to be sitting there with no job and less net worth and figuring out how they're going to pay their bills.
And lots of equity too, right? Like
lots of equity, and it's going to affect the market, and people are going to have to get out. And guess what? When they want to get out, they want to get out fast, and they call someone like us.
Yep, exactly. That's what all signs are pointing to. There's more equity in real estate than there has been in a long, long time. So that means that people would have the ability to sell, not necessarily foreclosures or short sales like we experienced in 07 through 09. But it's interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it creates a ton of opportunity. I'm excited. I'm more excited now than I've ever been, just because I love new opportunity. That when things change and fear hits the market, opportunity arises, and that means that people that are ready to do the work and take action or have the ability to really take a step forward. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. There's some really, really interesting times ahead, and I'm just working all day, every day on making sure we're ready. And that's why I'm excited about the team, because now I get to share it. I get to tell everybody what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and it's just knowledge, man. Like knowledge is power.
Right. Love it.
No other place in the world you can go get knowledge like this. Like eXp is a platform to share my knowledge. Like there's no other place I can do it without charging a fortune.
Right. So fellas, we got almost 200 people live right now on this live, and it looks like they're having a heart contest. One said, "I'm gonna out heart you," and the other person's having literally like hitting the heart and the like button just to see how many hearts and likes, and they're like having a little competition. They're really loving all the content and everything you guys are bringing. So
keep bringing those hearts. Keep bringing the love.
Hearts. Let's see. Keep bringing them hearts.
All right. I don't see any hearts.
Yeah, we see it on ours. If you pull it up on live, I have it on the live on my phone.
Well, I didn't even know we were live, so I hope everybody's enjoying the call.
They are. Trust me, man. I'll tell you what, man. Tarek, everybody enjoys your energy that you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel your enthusiasm and what the opportunity is because it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been through a downturn. We know what that's like. We know what happened on the flip side, and we're ready, right? Like I wasn't ready last time. I got my butt handed to me.
Success is all about taking advantage of opportunity. Like that is success. And that's why, like, I'm looking at this platform and looking at this model and what the offer is, and I'm like, every single agent should be joining this program. Like, it is going to have so much stuff that it's going to be life changing. Like, I am so excited about it.
Yeah, it's a no brainer. Like, and it's so cool to just have this conversation with you because a lot of people just haven't taken the time to sit down and look at the model. You know what I mean? And really truly try to understand the business model and what's different about it. But the offer that's being made at eXp, specifically partnering with top people in the industry that can help you grow your business in so many different ways, is unlike anything that's out there. There's just nothing like it. And that's why.
And let's be real for a second, right? Like it can be difficult to recruit other agents. Now, if an agent is on my team and they're recruiting someone, it's like, hey, have you seen Flip or Flop? They're like, yeah. Well, have you seen Flipping 101? They're like, oh, probably, yeah. Well, have you heard of Tarek on Moussa? Well, do you know he knows a lot about real estate? Do you want to get everything he has to offer? Like, the offer is so good. It's like, I just can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. It's good, man. We're going to kill it. I love it, man.
It sounds like once you've seen it, you couldn't unseen it.
Right.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. It hit me out of the blue like 2 months ago. And I was like, and it's like, bam. I was like, oh, the model. And here's why I love it so much. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm just going to tell you some stories. When I was 18 years old, I tried prepaid legal and I tried Amway. Okay, obviously I failed. I had like 4 million rolls of toilet paper, but like a whole lot of toilet paper. But I remember the model.
That'd be valuable today.
And I remember the model. I remember thinking, man, if I was a celebrity or people knew who I am, I could sell all this stuff. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then I saw this opportunity, and I'm not even selling anything. I'm helping people. It's like, how do you say no to that?
Right.
Yeah, we call it attraction, not chase, which is it's exactly what you're doing. It's exactly what you implemented, and it's exactly what we teach. So,
and you know what? I'm excited for you guys, man. You guys have a couple thousand people on your team. You're killing it. You got the podcast. You got your programs. Like, I'm so excited to be on this call with you right now, Jay, because literally 11 years ago, and we still haven't met. So
Right.
if anybody's listening to this call, I was someone tuning into a call just like you guys are, listening to Jay. That was me. I was like one of the viewers. And I remember thinking, like, who is this guy? This guy is smart. And that's how the relationship started. And I actually bought your short sale campaign.
Yeah.
I bought that campaign and your expired listing campaign.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I couldn't figure out the mailing, so I never did.
Right. Well, that's great, man. I appreciate you, man. It's going to be fun, man. I look forward to here's the cool thing about this company. I look forward to adding value to the people you bring on and adding additional value to them and additional training and things where I can help those agents as well. This is really one big fire. That's why we call this podcast the One Big Fire Podcast. That's how we put all our fires together and make one big fire. And that's what we're doing here at eXp, man. That's what it's all about. And if you want to be a part of something that you've never experienced in your life, then you need to reach out to Tarek. You need to reach out to one of us and have a conversation, because this is exciting. It's fun. And we're going to be taking whoever wants to come with us. So any parting words that you guys would want to have, Al or Tarek?
No, that's it, guys. Like all of you listening, I know it's Jay's show, and this is an opportunity. I don't care if you work with Jay. I don't care if you work with me, but you got to work with someone, because this opportunity is huge. And I've seen a lot of opportunities in my life. And personally, I think this is the biggest opportunity in real estate that I've ever seen. Like
hands down. Agreed, man. 100%.
The only thing I would add is that, assuming that this country opens back up and other countries open back up here pretty soon, we have a mastermind coming up pretty soon that I think you would absolutely love. And I personally love to extend that invitation to you, Tarek. We'll get you the info if you want to come as our guest.
Yeah.
Would be our guest. It's in the Virgin Islands. It's in St. Thomas. Terrible
location.
I'm in. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, man. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and absolutely reach out to one of us. We're easy to find, and we'd love to help you grow your business. So
thanks, Tarek.
eXp for life.
See you guys.